Hey guys. It's back. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel. Give me the fufu juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a Wheatie.
You found a Wheatie?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Hello everybody, we are back at it again. I am back at one of my new favorite spots. It is still chilly this morning, not as bad as it was yesterday at least. The wind's kicking up on me though, so it's making it feel a little cool, but that's alright. I got a heavy sweatshirt on. I can handle it today. Been out here about 15 minutes, just got myself a nice bottle cap right about where I'm sitting. It was showing shallow, about 3 or 4 inches deep, so I figured it would be pretty, either a modern dime or something, or junk. Here I am 2 feet away from that though, and I got a 2021 signal, which is normally like a zinc penny or Indian head. This was showing deep though, so I decided let's take a chance and see what we got. And sure enough, I think we might have an Indian head. Let's take a look. There it is right there. And before I do anything, doesn't that look like a wreath on it? Let's find out. Yeah, that looks like a wreath right there. So this will be an Indian head penny. Yeah, I can start to see some of the headdress there. So let me get a toothpick or something on this and see if we can uncover it a little bit better and see what it is. This turned out to be a really nice example of a beautiful Indian head penny there too. Got in the 1800s today, so I am happy. The day will be made even if I don't get anything else, so I'll definitely take that. 1896. Let's keep her going. This is a bit different. Found a bullet casing here. At first I thought this was bigger than it was. It's a rimfire, and I didn't think it was 22 at first, which would be unusual. That would place it as really old because it's longer than typical. But I think, looking at the size, I think that is 22 size. I think this is a 22 Magnum shell. That's not something that you see a whole lot around here anyways. I haven't seen any. So, kind of interesting. We'll take it and keep going. Okay, this has got to be one of the strangest things I've ever found. 2 lead bars joined together, and let me tell you, this is heavy. That is nuts. I don't even know how I'm going to carry that out of here. That's really interesting though. I mean, I think it says Milwaukee Ironwork or Lead Works. So really interesting. I'm going to set it aside somewhere where I can come back to it and grab it on my way out. That's nuts. Alrighty, I got a deep and rather confusing signal just a few feet from where I just dug a bottle cap with a piece of glass on the end of it that almost poked through my glove. Hate finding that stuff. But this one I think might be good. It was deep, probably about 9 inches, and it looks like there's a silver edge. I think it's oblong from what I saw a flash of it though, so it might be some sort of a pendant. Let's take a look. There it is, you can see it down in the hole. Oh yeah, it is oblong. Something year and well, that's cool. Let me see if I can clean this up a little bit and see what it is. Okay. Still not real sure what I've got. That almost looks like it's a silver coated back. And it says Marion year 1854, 1954. I don't know, some sort of commemorative thing? I'm not real sure. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on that. Really cool though. I mean, I really like it. Definitely will take it. Let's see what else we can find interesting. Alrighty, there we go. That was only 5-6 inches down maybe. And we got ourselves a wheat penny. But which variety? What flavor of wheat penny? See if I can see what that says. 1940 something. Looks like it. I was hoping it'd be silver, but you know, we still got time. Maybe. Let's see what we can get. Alrighty, we got some sort of coin in the hole here. I think it may just be a penny, but it was ringing out really funny. There's probably some sort of junk in there with it. So let's see what it is together. Rather slippery. Oh, I see Lincoln peeking through. Let's see by the date if we can get one, whether it's going to be a Wheatie or not. And I think it says 1776. No, it doesn't. This is 1979. This is going to be a memorial. There must be something else in the hole here. It was ringing up really low, so kind of confused. I'll take a look, but there's probably some foil or something here too. Finally got something decent here. I'm back out a different day. Been out here a while. Dug a lot of clad stuff, surprisingly, all clustered together. I just got myself a wheat penny. Ooh, wow, that's way too zoomed in. I think it said 1930 something. The sun's at a weird angle right there, but I think you can probably see it 37 maybe. I don't know. Let's keep digging. This was ringing up a solid 18. I saw the 4-leaf clover, and then I saw this. Let me take that out real quick like. See if there's more. So I think that is it, but it is golden color, but it's got a green patina to it there. I think this is going to just be a junk charm, but that's a cool little charm, a 4-leaf clover. I'll definitely take that. Hopefully it brings me some luck. And it is yet another day. You can see an impression right there, probably about 6-7 inches down. And I got myself another wheat penny. I'm out today with my new pinpointer, by the way. I got myself one of the Nokta pulse dives. Getting used to that. So far, pretty good. I'm only out for a little bit. Looks like I got myself like a 46 model or something there. So we'll take her. I've only been out half hour, 40 minutes, something like that. So not that long. I am not 10 or 15 feet from the spot that I got the last wheat penny, and I just got another one. It's a 50s. 51 it looks like. So nothing hugely spectacular. But we're finding stuff out here this morning. We'll keep trying. Alright, this is another prime example of why you dig those zinc penny signals, especially if they've got any kind of depth to them. I saw this as I flipped the plug open. Didn't have to get the pinpointer out or anything. Dirt flipped onto it, so let me uncover it there. And as I uncover it, you start to see a Great Seal button. I got myself another one of those buttons that I've been finding. or at least something similar. I do not have any I ran off this morning. I set out my jacket with my metal detecting supplies, my water, foo-foo juice, all that kind of stuff, so I wouldn't forget it, and I forgot it. So I'm just going to put this in the pouch and take it home and clean it up there, but that's another good find for the day. And for this video, well, I don't know how many wheats this is, but for this morning, it's 3. Here I see the date. I don't have my good glasses on. A 46, that's easy to see. It was deep, way down there. It was probably 9 inches. And swinging through this tall grass like this, that was hard to pick up. It was giving me a high chirp like it was something better, but I'll take a wheat penny. I was hoping to get some silver my first trip out with my new pinpointer, but I don't know. We'll keep trying. All right, literally 2 minutes ago, I dug this. I have no clue what it is. The signal was coming up like a zinc penny, which is exactly how that button was coming up that I found, except it just has a bigger sound to it. It sounds larger than a penny. So I just got this signal 8-10 feet further away, which was exactly the same as the button that I found. And this time it was another button, it looks like. See, right there. See the bottom because I can see the shank sticking up. And if I pull that out, yep, another one of those great seal buttons. So, and I can see a little bit of gilt, I think, sticking out in a corner there. So we'll definitely take that. It is really hard swinging through all of this. But I tell you what, guys, don't be afraid to get out here and swing through this stuff because it's paying off. Alrighty, look way down there. This was one of those toss-up signals that could have been iron because it was kind of faulting a little bit. But normally if it's iron, if you go over it this way, you'll get a signal, a good signal, high tone, and if you go over it 90 degrees, it'll null it out, it'll disappear. This time it didn't, so I decided to dig it. And I think I have myself a silver charm. Check that out. Again, I don't have my water here with me, so I can't tell for sure, but that's coming up looking like silver. I don't know if it's plated or not. I don't think I'm going to mess with it anymore. I think I see Mary on it right there. I'm just going to leave it like it is until I get it home, and I'll clean it up a little bit better and see what we got. Definitely a good find. I mean, the Equinox did a good job picking that out in the tall grass. Really deep down there. I mean, my plug is pretty big, and it was way down there. So I'm very pleased with that. I think this might be button day, but that looks a bit different. The shank is bigger. Well, maybe it's not. It's just different. It's a great seal button, but that shank does look different, doesn't it? We will definitely take it, no matter what. That's 3 for the day. I think I'm tied on wheats and buttons right now. Don't think I can say I've ever had that happen. Alright, I feel like I'm calling a horse race here. The wheat pennies just pulled ahead again. Here's another one. See what year this one is. Oh, it's a little older, 37. Good shape. I mean, haven't had to struggle to see the dates on some of these. Still looking for that elusive silver. But, well, you know, we may have actually got it. I keep forgetting about that pendant. Got to get it cleaned up, but I'd like to get me a, you know, an Indian head or something like that, but I always want what I can't have. Let's keep going. Alrighty, just got this. It wasn't too deep, about maybe 7 inches or so. But as I look at that, that almost looks like the wreath peeking through on the outside edge. Not sure. I may be seeing things. Let's find out. Yeah, I am. It's just a wheat penny. $44. And if you guys watch the Hoover Boys, you know what that means. well, that kind of wraps it up. That brings an end to this series of hunts. They were all at the same location, spread out across a couple of different days. I think one day last weekend, today, the last couple of scenes that you saw, and then one day in the middle of the week when I got a chance to go out for a couple of hours. So, and today I was only out a couple of hours too, and came back with some pretty good stuff for a couple of hours worth of work. I've got a peach pie in the oven right now. So while it's cooking, let's take a look at what we got for the week's worth of hunts. I'm very pleased with what we came away with, so let's see what you think. That's the big old pile of stuff there. Some junk stuff, little tidbits I saved to see if I could figure out what they were. Big old tire weight. I think that's just a handle to an old spigot. I've seen some, instead of round, they were oblong like that, so they fit in the palm better. So there's some clad, some bullets. That's a larger, newer one. That's an older, I think, 22 Magnum. And this is a high-powered rifle, but notice the size is almost a 22. I think that's probably a 223 caliber. It looks like it's been down there a while, too. This never did figure out what it was. Doesn't look like anything special. It's heavy, but I think it's just garbage. To save this, I thought it might be something good, but I think it's just like the end of a coat pull. It's corroded and everything, kind of like modern stuff. A couple of bus tokens so I could get home. That 4-leaf clover, that's always cool. I like the 4-leaf clover. If this was gold in any form or fashion, it would have been just lightly plated. I mean, everything is wearing off. Nothing special about it except for the fact that it's a 4-leaf clover. And it brought me a pretty good bit of luck here, as you can see if I zoom out a little bit. Got some stuff that wanted to be older, just didn't quite get there. Almost made it either back to a buffalo or up to a war nickel with that one. It's kind of right in the middle there. A couple of other nickels. Some older Canadians, a 42 Canadian penny and a 64. And then just some, regular pennies. Now we get down to the good stuff. Coinage, I guess, first. I got that 1896 Indian head, the only confirmed 1800s item for the week, and the only Indian head. I got 7 wheats though, ranging from a 51D all the way down to a 1917 there, and 3 more of those military buttons. Now these are different. Look at this. This is iron back. This is, I think, newer, much newer. And notice the wings of the bird go up, and they have more of a curve, especially at the bottom where they come out of the body right there. There's a roundness to them. Now look at one of these other ones here. Very squared off. It comes straight out, and it's this one to me looks more military. This one, I love the look and the design of this. Very precise angles and everything. I really like that, as opposed to this almost looks just more decorative. Sometimes better or newer is not better. I like that old design a lot. This is a Mary pendant, probably part of just a little necklace. Nothing hugely special. It's not marked as silver. I think this is just a silver wash, a mild silver plating. And then I did get this, which is not marked as silver, but I'm almost 100% certain that, it has that sound to it like silver, that high-pitched ring. I really like this. This is really pretty. This is I think probably went to a rosary. It was on the end of a rosary, perhaps. It might have been a necklace or a pin. It could have, but I think it might have been part of a rosary too. Any of those options are possible. But what this is, it says Marian year, 1854 to 1954. And what that is a Marian year is used by Catholics to commemorate or to acknowledge and honor some very special event or time. You can have it either on a global level, something that the Pope himself proclaims, down to like maybe an archbishop for a region, or just for a small area. You can get down to just a bishop or something like that that would proclaim something for his small little area. This one in particular, that 1954, was done by Pope Pius the 22nd. So this one was done worldwide, and it was the Marian year for 1954 to honor the 100th anniversary of the dogma of Saint Mary, or of Mary's Assumption. And what that means is it's the belief that when Mary's time here on earth ended, she went to heaven, body and soul. Her whole being was lifted into heaven. And this was to celebrate the 100th year anniversary of that belief, of that confirmation or belief that the Catholic Church has, that this did indeed happen. So that's a really cool piece to find. That's, of course, over half a century old, and am very honored to have something like this, when this might have meant a huge amount to somebody when this first came out. I mean, to have the Pope himself put forth something for all Catholics around the world to honor and cherish, and somebody had this thing to do just that, to honor and cherish that event, and then to have lost it. I mean, that could have really hurt. So I'm honored to have been able to find something like this and keep its memory alive. That's the kind of things that you love to find when you're metal detecting, to make that personal connection and keep that history from being lost forever. So, had a good week then. That might be the last warm hunt of the year too. And by warm, I mean above 65, 70 degrees. Starting tomorrow, the temperatures are supposed to drop down to more fall temperatures, approaching winter. And I might not see another day like today where I actually got out and sweat a little bit while I was out. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the opportunity, and I had fun with it. So you guys get out there, make use of the little bit of time left in the year. It's only 3 months until Christmas. And you go find your treasure too. And I will talk to you guys later.